So one of the coolest things about coming into camp at night is that when you wake up in the morning, it's pretty much a surprise where you're waking up, because when you get somewhere at night time, you don't really get a chance to see what's around you. So there's pretty much two options that can really kind of happen. The first option is you unzip your swag, there's toilet paper everywhere, you set up on an ant's nest, and it's not a very nice place at all. And the second option, which I much prefer, you unzip your swag and you're like, far out. What a beautiful place that I'm camping in. So let's see which one it's gonna be today. Where's the zips? I think it's definitely the second option. I think there's an old shack over there. So what's the plan for today? Well, I'm gonna put on a jumper. I didn't even say good morning to you guys. Good morning. How you guys going today? So the plan for today is I'm probably gonna have a look at this beach here because I've never actually been here before. And then after that, I'm probably gonna head back to the highway, head down to the highway to the next beach, I think, and then head down there. So do a little bit of beach hopping today. It's supposed to clear up. It's pretty overcast at the moment. But a bit later on, there's going to be beautiful sunshine. Well, that's what they're saying anyway, so we'll see how we go. So I'm being a little bit lazy this morning. I'm just having some cereal for breakfast. But I got a very important question for you guys. A lot of my Australian friends tell me that it's pretty much the most unforgivable thing that you could ever do. Putting milk in the bowl before the cereal. Is it really that bad? Let me know in the comments down below. There's probably quite a few viewers kind of going like, ah, you didn't just do that. I did. Maybe I should give you guys at least a little bit of background why I do it this way, because I feel like I measure out how much milk I want to eat, and then I just keep adding cereal until the milk runs out pretty much. While the other way around, you kind of figure out how much cereal you have, and then you kind of run out of milk. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, let's eat. Well, it's pretty awesome. All those clouds kind of racked off. Beautiful blue skies now. Should be a fantastic day. Pretty sweet little view, hey? Just got to a bit of a hill climb here, but it doesn't look like it's anything too crazy. Just pick the right line and we should be all good. What a beautiful day. Normally in summertime, it's always windy down here. So when you get a day like this in winter, you got to make the most of it. So the plan now is to head back down to the beach, and we're going to scoot along the beach to those sand dunes over there. So hopefully the beach is wide enough the whole way along so that we can actually get there. What a sweet spot. It's so deceiving. It looks so beautiful, so calm, but you know if you jumped in there, you'd freeze in about 2 seconds, hey? Beautiful little bay though. All right, let's see how far we can manage to get up the beach. So when I was up at that little lookout point down there, I could see all this stuff on the beach and I wasn't sure if it was seaweed, erosion or rocks. Anyway, turns out that it's rocks. And I had a look with the drone. I went a bit further up and it looks like it just gets worse and worse. So it's probably not worth trying to get through. So I'm just gonna head back to the highway and go through that way. It's a shame because it would have saved a bit of time, but what do you do? At the start of the year, there was a fire just over that way there. So all this area through here was just bulldozed to create a fire break. And I've been on the lookout for some wood, but you know, obviously a lot of the stuff they bulldozed is quite fresh. But over here, it looks like there's a couple of bits that might just be decent enough for a fire. Looks pretty good. Onwards. So some of you guys might be going, hang on a minute, you aired down your tires, but you didn't air back up when you got to the highway. Well, the reason for that is it was only 11 kilometers down the road. So when I'm driving such a short distance, usually what I'll actually do is just leave the tires as they are and just drive around 60 or 70, put it in cruise control. If I see a car coming up behind me, I'll just pull off the road and I'll just keep tonkering along like that, because I don't know, when you're only driving for 10 minutes, mucking around for 10 minutes trying to air up the tires, I don't know, just doesn't really make sense to me. But now I am going to drop the tires further to 10 psi, which is my normal beach pressure, because I know we'll be hitting the sand dunes pretty soon. You probably saw the effects of that fire that I was talking about earlier in that drone footage. Took out a stack of bushland. But anyway, we're down at the beach now in the sand dunes. Tell you what an absolutely beautiful day to be here. And I've got myself stuck as usual on top of this sand dune here, you know. Tell you the things I do for YouTube. I feel like it could be an interesting situation because well, that's enough playing in the sand for one day. Let's go find camp. Actually, before we head to camp, there's just one thing I might do. Get the old sandboard out. Oh man, that was fast! Far out! Oh, far out, this is fast! Oh man! Well, that sandboarding attempt was absolutely hilarious. At first, I couldn't even stand up because the sand was just so compact that the board was just like going down at like nothing else. So then I sat down on the board, and even then the board's so skiddy that I just couldn't stay on the thing. So, anyway, it looked like fun, I hope. So let's find camp now. I'm gonna go to the east end of the beach. It should be sheltered from the wind there, and we'll find somewhere to camp. Let's do it. What an awesome view, awesome sunset. Fantastic time of day to get stuck, eh? So I was trying to cross this little gully here, and it was just a little bit deeper than I thought it was. So So I'm kind of hung up on the tow bar, and that wheel's just spinning, and it's pretty much the same on the other side. Just hung up on the back, and that wheel's just spinning. So what we're going to do is dig away a little bit of dirt from in front of the tires and chuck the Max Tracks under, and I reckon we'll be straight out. Alright, so now we'll just chuck these onto both sides and see how we go. Well, I was planning to get to camp in time to actually see the sunset, but I decided to get stuck, didn't I? But what a beautiful spot. And in other good news, there's actually stacks of firewood here, and that's bone dry as well, so I can actually save the stuff on my roof rack for another night. All right, let's get camp set up. Just as something different, I've been trying out these screw pegs in sand, and they seem to work pretty well. So all you got to do is get like an impact wrench or a drill or whatever. And the idea is that that's going to be a lot more solid, like I can't pull that out, as opposed to that, which comes out really, really easily. So it's an interesting idea. I'm not sure if I like them yet, because you got to carry around an extra tool with you. But I think I'm going to grow to like them, because I reckon they're a pretty sweet idea. Saves the awning going flying over the roof anyway. So what's for dinner tonight? Well, tonight I'll be eating creamy pasta carbonara. And no, this isn't an Uber Eats ad, because unfortunately I got to cook it myself. Tell ya, when their drone delivery system gets up and running, I'm going to be a big fan. Well, dinner is served. I hope you like it, because if you don't, you're going to bed hungry. Anyway guys, thanks for coming along on today's adventure. I hope you guys are enjoying these kind of vlog style videos. If you're not, let me know in the comments below, and if you do, let me know as well. So tomorrow I'm going to head around to some of the more peaceful bays on the other side of the headland. Hopefully I can chuck the kayak in, take it out for a paddle. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. We'll catch you guys in tomorrow's video. See you later. Seek adventure!